Sometimes the information on the worksheet or in the textbook is a series of pictures. If we can get our information from the pictures, just what are we supposed to be thinking about? You're going to pull back all the attributes to all the shapes that we've talked about, and then think about whether you're going to be adding things together, as in surface area, or whether you're going to be needing to subtract something. That might be explained this way in your directions. Isosceles trapezoid, and then it would name it. But you know right now that isosceles means that the two sides that are not parallel are congruent. So if you had a number 9 here, you would immediately know that that side also was 9. Here in this case, this is a rectangle. If we had a measure here of 12, let's say, that would make this portion of the trapezoid 12. So we would be looking for, maybe they'd have a small piece of information here with one of these or both marked as like maybe 1.5, something like that. But you would know that this much of it would be the same as this part. And maybe they would only label one side of the rectangle. But again, you would be able to figure out the other side because you know something about rectangles. In this case, we have a circle and a circle. And it might say that the small circle intersects the center of the large circle. Right now, we know that this is a radius, then, of the large circle, a diameter of the small. So if we were asked to find either circumference or area of either one of those circles, we would know with just that marked 3. It would be easy to find both of those. The directions might ask for you to pull out this portion of the complete circle. So that might be another, you'd find the area of both and then subtract the large one from the small one from the large one. You see, it's not very much information. It's a 3. In this case, we could do a perimeter of this house. We would have to think about a corner to start and then walk around this. This might be, you might be told that this is an isosceles triangle, which would give you both of these roof lines the same. Obviously, this is a square, so we would know that all of the sides are the same. If they asked you to figure out the amount of paint that you would need for this house, we are talking about surface area. So you would need a surface area of the triangle, a surface area of the square, and then you would need to know the area of the door and both of the windows, unless of course you're going to be painting the windows too. So a lot can be told from just the figures, what you know about the attributes of the shapes. In this one here, we've got maybe like a sports court, maybe a basketball court or something like that, where it's lined off here, giving us a rectangle shape. And then if the two ends were put together, if we cut it on this and put the two ends together, we would have a circle. We already know the diameter of that circle is 6. It's the same as the side of the rectangle. This is the kind of information that you would be looking to find, and you'd be thinking about your attributes of the different shapes, what they're asking for as far as area and perimeter, if the shapes had wasted space, so you can figure your area formulas, and perhaps if you would need to add or subtract the details that they're asking for. It's irregular shapes are part of it, and then putting the information that you know about the definitions of the words and how the formulas work into actual practical use in your life.